comes great power. Question is, will you realize it? Will you realize the power you have in choice? Your ability to control your mind, control your emotions, control your actions, to control what's taken from you, to control what can never leave you. So begin to ask yourself, what have I given up that was mine? What have I decided to not hold on to? In this moment, what would you want back? What is yours for the taking? And when you decide that, you have to be a thinking body. Who took your joy? It wasn't theirs to take. What takes your success? It's not theirs to have. As you begin your journey, we sometimes put our focus on some very, very new things, new feelings, new emotions. And like anything young and fragile, they can bend, they can break under the weight of fear and doubt. So that begs a question. If we lose our focus, the thing we wanted, the thing we set up, the desire we have, and we lose it? Tough question. Was it really ours? Oh, we want it. We desire it. We wish for it. We write it down. We talk about it. Yet if something small can take us off our path, was it really ours? So the question then becomes, what's the only thing that can make it ours? What's the thing we want? It's really not the thing, it's the energy. Because if you go to a party, a surprise party, and the surprise is for you, and they all yell surprise, and you're surprised. You have that feeling. Some of you can feel that feeling right now. And then you see who's there. Typically, the ones you love most are in the front row. And every time you see one of them, you're like, oh, hey. And then, depending upon the occasion, there may be people there you haven't seen in a long time. Do you question the length of time? Or are you even more surprised and excited, knowing subconsciously they journeyed to come see you? Would you tell them to leave? Would you say, I haven't seen you in forever. You should go. Would you ever do that? We sometimes do that with our dreams. They show up and we find ways to distract ourselves. Say it's not true. Say it's temporary. And these dreams have traveled for minutes, for days, for weeks, for years, for decades, for millennia to come see you. Imagine if your desire was this individual of great value in your life. And every time you saw it, every time you saw them, you'd look at it in disbelief. I mean, not, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're here. Oh my gosh, that's not mine. You'd argue with it. What are you doing here? Who invited you? Many people's dreams feel that way. Who invited you? Because when they show up unexpectedly. They show up in moments of, you won't believe what happened. And then there's even a more challenging friend that shows up. The one that challenges our expectation. When we expect something, the universe has a way of reminding us we're only in charge of the feeling, not the result. You're only in charge of the state, not the strategy. And we want to take ownership of the strategy so much that we act like little kids when we don't get it the way we wanted. Seen little kids in the store want something and they throw a tantrum. Yeah, we get pretty good at that as adults. We throw a tantrum, taking our eye off the prize, losing our energy, needing to rebuild. When you step into your highest version, the attacks are real. The challenges are real. And the bigger the dream, the bigger the challenges. The bigger the dream, the bigger the challenges. Now, the easy way is to just not do it, to disengage, to say, this isn't worth it. You got to ask, isn't that a lie? Isn't worth it to who? It's worth it to the dreamer. But to the one who has to deal with the transformation, we got to have a story for them. So as you go through this morning, no transformation is a part of who you are. And when you transform, you literally take new shapes, new awarenesses, new understandings, new feelings. Change is temporary. Transformation can be a little bit more permanent. So ask, what is your goal? Temporary change or transformation? Because both will happen based upon you deciding which you're open to. So ask yourself, give yourself a choice right now. I choose if you have pen and paper in front of you, I'd write 12 times. I choose me. I choose dreams. I choose better. I choose more joy. Be specific, because the universe is giving you exactly what you ask for. And sometimes, if we believe in a higher power, how many of us have heard stories of people who seem to be denied a version of success only to realize it was a tremendous blessing in disguise? Prepare for blessings. Prepare for blessings. Take a couple of big breaths, clear your vagus nerve. And welcome to the best version